course, Asia Pacific is our most diverse region in the world. We have the majority of the world's languages. We have very diverse cultures, religions. It's a real melting pot in terms of who is there and how they interact with each other. Because of this difference, also there's a very long history of people's movements, mixing, trade routes and other things. So we have a very complex situation in terms of intercultural dialogue, because most countries actually have quite mixed populations, apart from some of the islands like Japan or Korea, where they're very like similar ethnic background and language. We have all of these mixtures. We have a number of tensions because of this, and we also have ongoing movement of people. So we not only have the historical movements, the colonial background, we have the new things that are happening. So we have quite a lot of refugees in the region, not of the scale of Syria, but still quite significant, particularly amongst the minority populations. And we still have a situation where ethnic minorities are having living standards that are considerably below the average person in the population, so they have less access to education and health. So bringing them into the mix and making them equal part of society is very much what is needed in terms of intercultural dialogue, so that they can actually benefit from development, so they can be equal members of society, so that conflict and tensions can be reduced. Interreligious, we have a lot of interreligious multi-faith societies too, Malaysia being a case in point, where you've got an Indian part of the population, a Malay part, a Chinese part, and then you have the ethnic minorities. So we have Christians, we have Muslims, we have Hindus, and having them come together as a nation is not possible unless they find a way to work together. So the challenges are quite big, and I think young people in particular, it's very interesting to me how young people don't often know a lot about the history and the different background of things like that. So to get them involved in intercultural dialogue is really important, because the historical and the cultural context has to be known. And I think one of the good things about this project is, if you're engaging in internet-based learning resources, it's a platform that can appeal to young people, so it can actually target that particular audience.